the test was written to be very hard so black students would have difficulty passing it. Some people thought that if all the black children failed, nearly schools could remain segregated for a while longer. My daddy didn't want me to take the test, so I did, and I passed. I was one of only 6 black students to pass the test. I'll be the only black student at William Friends Elementary School, and the first black child to attend an all-white elementary school in the South. A federal judge requested that the U.S. government send federal marshals to New Orleans to protect us. I wasn't really sure where I needed protection from, but 4 big white men showed up at our home. They were federal marshals. I remember my parents saying, "Rudy, you're going to a new school today, and you better behave." The ride was fun and seemed to take forever. I could tell Mom was nervous, but she looked at me and smiled. One of the federal marshals explained that when we arrived at the school, 2 of them would walk in front of us and two behind us. At first, I thought it was a Mardi Gras celebration, but they were young and throwing things. There were barricades set up, and policemen were everywhere. I realized this couldn't possibly be a celebration. When I opened the car door, all I could hear was loud, scary chanting. I kept my head up high and just kept moving, just as Mama told me to. Mama encouraged me to stay strong and pray, and I did. That gave me courage. The chaos outside caused nearly all the white parents to pull their children out of the school. 500 children in total. There are no classes out there.
I couldn't attend class until a white teacher, Miss Robert Henry, agreed to teach me. Miss Henry greeted me with open arms. I was the only student in her class because other parents pulled or threatened to pull their children from the school. For a whole year, Miss Henry and I sat side by side at 2 desks working on my schoolwork. She didn't like me. In fact, she didn't look like me. In fact, she looked more like the angry crowd outside. But she was loving and supportive, helping me with both my schoolwork and the meanness surrounding me. I couldn't go to the cafeteria or outside for recess with the other students. Even when I needed to use the restroom, federal marshals escorted me down the hall. Later, I learned about 3 other 6-year-olds, Leona Tate, Tessie P. Ross, and Gail Eddy, who integrated an all-white school called McDonough No. 19, like me. They faced angry crowds, taunts, and ugly racial slurs daily. Federal marshals were also required to protect them. 6-year-olds changed the whole country with courage, strength, and even though they didn't know it at the time. One of the marshals, Miss Charles Burke, said I never cried or whimpered. He said I just marched on like a little soldier. Can you believe it? A 6-year-old was able to change the world? This shows that no matter where you are or how small you think you may be, you can change the world for the better. Don't follow the path, go where there is no path and start a trail. When you start a new trail with courage, strength, and conviction, the only thing that can stop you is you. You can be the change. You can be the light.